How it started is 100 years ago, basically. Hitchcock was a part of a team of 3 groups who felt very strongly that women after World War I needed the help of getting clothing, basically clothing. And they only sorted here for clothing. They didn't have a thrift shop here at all. It was just a sorting activity. And it wasn't until about 20 years ago that accidentally this became a thrift shop itself. People started to stop by on Monday mornings when Jimmy Jarman was here, and she had connections to this and that and the other thing, and before we knew it, we were selling on Mondays, and then we were asked by the church itself, you are a thrift shop, open every month, you have to set up a part of the state of New York as a thrift shop, otherwise we're in trouble. So that's what we did about 25 years ago, became a thrift shop here.
Just an amazing ministry that is important because it raises a lot of money for missions. I think they raised somewhere around $40,000 last year or whatever it was, and 100% of that goes back into mission partners around the community. But it's also important because it's a gathering place for our members who work there, a social outlet for them. It is a gathering place for a lot of the customers that come to the thrift shop and peruse things and socialize with one another. It provides cheap but nice items for the community. I mean, there are all sorts of ways that it touches and branches out.
Well, for the community, it provides a place for people to come to buy good quality things at very, very reasonable prices. And that's the most important thing that we do. The side effect of that is that we are making money, and that's where we get the money to give away through PW of Hitchcock. So causes come to us and apply for grants, and we have a few rules. 90% of the money has to go to the cause. Only 10% can be administrative. And we sometimes will embrace a cause that is important to a Hitchcock member. We've done that many times.
Because I am a great believer in all forms of recycling. And this, of course, is a very good means of recycling.
We're called to take care of the earth. If we don't take care of it, who will? And thrift is a win-win situation, win-win-win, because it gives people a place to get rid of clothing that they no longer use. It gives the thrift shop the wherewithal then to give out into the community. So it wins, wins, and wins.
I think 2 ways that the people just can bring in something they don't use anymore, and then the thrift is make some money from the people just bring in, and then that could be good for the church because they can just they make some profit, and then they could use for something very profitable things. Sometimes they just donate it to some other society as well. So it's really good to make some profit for.
No, I think this is a nice idea because that way people can join the church too. Like me, I never visited this church, and I think this is a great opportunity to join.
We have a very diverse group of volunteer ladies, and we come together from our different backgrounds, our different cultures, our different languages, and we somehow make it work. Equally, not just culturally, but we also have a huge age range.
It's a wonderful thing, and I've recommended it to so many people. I go online sometimes, it's a thing called Nextdoor, and they will say, where can one buy inexpensive this or that or whatever, and I always say the thrift shop is a perfect place. You're helping the church, and they're helping you. And it's a very, very good thing.
I love the people too, and I love seeing a passage through time. Like a lot of the stuff that's donated are from the 50s and 60s. But I was like, what did they do with this? Like, why would they ever have used this? So it's like a little passage of time. And I love the ladies because they tell me, oh, we used to use this for this, and we used to take this and use this all the time for that. So that's why I like it. And they're so friendly. Everyone is so, so kind and friendly.
About 20 years ago, I brought an item to the thrift shop that a lady who was working here requested. And when I got here, I became interested in what they were selling. And as it turned out, they needed someone to do the jewelry for them. And I thought that might be fun, so I took it on as a project. It's something I really enjoyed because everything is donated. The proceeds all go to charity. And we're astounded sometimes by the beauty of the jewelry we have. We're gifted.
I know on a Monday, I'm coming to thrift. Like, I meet other people, the camaraderie. And I meet the buyers. We have very nice buyers. I look forward to seeing them. And I look forward to seeing them being happy. And I look forward at the end of the day to get a lot of money. To get
money.
Well, to give away. You get it and you give
it away.
And that's the beauty of everything. And it keeps you going.
It keeps you going.